Welcome back to another episode of JavaLavaCraft, and I am excited. I feel like we are finally going to get back on track today. As you can see behind me, our mountain is looking as glorious as it was about 5 episodes before we got majorly sidetracked, and, well, I guess we're better equipped to handle it now, so that is a positive thing. If you see behind me, we got a lot of work to do, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I have to chop down lots and lots and lots of acacia trees, because as you can see, we got like 4 or 5 clusters of acacia trees that we want to turn into giant custom acacia trees. I think it's going to be lots of fun. I think it's going to look glorious, and we have to do quite a bit of terraforming in this area, and and the actual place where we chop down the trees is far from complete. So, I guess we should get started. I'm gonna go ahead and chop down lots and lots of trees. So we got our efficiency 5 axe here, and our other efficiency 5 axe. One's got fortune, one's got silk touch. Why? I don't know. Just why not? We have plenty of books now and plenty of armor and weapons and tools, so I'm excited to be able to confidently tackle this task that we have at hand. So we're going to go ahead and chop down these trees and then just start building up some cool custom acacias. That's the plan. We're going to see how that turns out. I don't know. Hopefully it turns out better than our little villager experiment. But as you can see, honestly, this acacia up here looks really bad from this angle, and it needs some more love. So we're going to show it some more love in just a bit. And you know what? I think we're going to need lots of scaffolding. It's going to be a lot of climbing. Anyways, that's enough talking. Time to do some crafting. Alright, and that took a lot longer than you think it would. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we got about 5 finished custom acacia trees, giant acacia trees. And we got one there in the back that's not quite done, or maybe it is, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm not so sure that they look like acacia trees, not all of them at least, but I'm pretty happy with how most of them turned out. The giant one looks a lot better now. Definitely not perfect. You might have noticed that we adjusted the style of the staircase going up to the nether portal, and there's something missing. It's not all missing, but you can see we removed most of these glass panes so that you don't get that checkerboard effect going across the nether portal. However, you do still get the awesome glow that the lava provides from putting it behind transparent blocks. It turns out really cool. So I'm definitely happier with the little pathway up to the nether portal. I think it looks a little bit more like the theme we're going for in this area. I got a lot of practice messing around with the combination of polished andesite, stone bricks, mossy stone bricks. Yep, turned out pretty cool. This bridge is looking pretty sweet. I definitely like the way it kind of twists and turns up the mountainside, and I think eventually we're going to have a path going all around this mountain. But you know what? I think we've done plenty of work in this area today, and I am ready to get on to some new stuff, at least just to break this project up. So we actually want to get started on our base soon. That's right, our mega base, the one that we need to, complete our Minecraft world and our adventure. And I have an area picked out. It's a pretty big area, and we're going to need a lot of supplies and a lot of storage just to be able to store all of the supplies to build our mega base with. So that means we need a backpack, and Minecraft doesn't have any backpacks, but what it does have is ender chests, and ender chests are something we probably should already have in our world. However, we have not gotten them yet. We ran into a little bit of a problem with our nether. It got completely reset, and I don't know if I told you guys that yet. I didn't intentionally reset it, But when our world crashed, we completely lost our nether, unfortunately. Not that there was a lot in there, I'm not too upset about it. We probably just lost a ton of netherrack and maybe some stones and some other random stuff I was storing in there. But I'm going to try not to remember too many of the items that were left behind because it's just sad. It just makes me sad. I know. Anyways, we do have to do a little bit of work again in the nether just to find another fortress because we're going to need some blazes for their blaze rods and yeah, we just need their blaze powder out of the blaze rods. That's how you make Eyes of Ender and create ender chests. So we're going to go ahead and do that right after I show you guys what I finished up at the end of last episode and have completely neglected to show off to you guys. So right over here, you can see over in the distance we have our library. It is 90% of the way finished. We got a little bit of work left to do. I definitely really like the entrance. The only thing I'm thinking about changing is this right here. It just seems kind of flat. Who knows, maybe we'll get some elytra and it will look better from an aerial view, but either way, I think from right here we could use something a little bit cooler. Now, it almost has like a Colosseum vibe going on, so we could put like a pillar of fire up there. However, I don't think that really works for a library. You don't see a lot of libraries with giant pillars of fire, at least not ones I've seen. Maybe there are some in history. But anyways, as you can see, we have finished up the roof. It's looking pretty nice in here. It is spawn-proofed. There are no torches in this build. It's the very first build that we've done with 0 torches. No temporary torches either, so I guess that's why we're counting it that. And every single villager is in his place. Now, I added these little balconies here, which are kind of fun, and when I added these balconies, it kind of made me think about putting a fountain in the middle here, with kind of just like the middle of, like you've ever seen those desert towns where they have like some kind of fountain or structure in the middle of the town and paths going off into the different areas of the village, or in our case, the little shopping district we're going to create here. And, well, villager exploiting area, I guess. Anyways, I think that's what we're going to do with it. But yeah, those balconies are on both sides. You can kind of see the whole view from the second levels as well. But if you see here, we originally had glass, but I think the glass kind of took away from the cool pattern that the windows were in. And you don't really need a window in this desert town. It gets pretty hot, You want to get as much of a cross breeze as you can in these kinds of buildings, because we don't have AC in Minecraft, and our villagers, they don't get to move around a lot, so they probably get pretty hot. So I think that we are doing them a favor by leaving this open-ended window concept. Yep, and I like the way they look, so that's the real reason why they're there. Anyways, I'm pretty happy with the way this turned out. Maybe we could put another little librarian right here at a desk to check you in and make sure you have your library card. Yeah, anyways, I guess that is it. It is time to jump back into the nether and try and find our nether fortress once again. We should probably empty out some of these acacia logs, which means I have to go all the way back to the nether portal. Yeah, anyways, I'm going to go do that, and I will meet you guys in the nether. Alright guys, so we have done some remodeling in our nether, or I guess it's remodeling. It got completely destroyed, so we had to relocate the nether portal and link it to our bubble base once more. And I guess I'm completely insane, because this time we decided to set up our little nether hub a little bit lower down. So if you remember, we were on top of this island right here, and we were kind of operating out of there. I've decided to go a few blocks down, directly over a lava lake. So it's a pretty big lava lake, but it gives us much closer access to our nether fortress. And we have done a little bit of exploring in the nether fortress. Well, a fair amount. Well, let me just show you guys. Yeah, look at that. We got our very first wither skeleton skull. And you know what that means? 2 more, and we will be able to craft ourselves our very first beacon. Now, that is not the goal of today's episode. I think we are going to try and get to that in the next episode. But what we are here for today is these guys right here, our blaze rods. And we have already collected 62. I've probably killed somewhere around 20 wither skeletons and a lot more blazes. In fact, let's check that out. Let's see the stats on that, because I've only been here for about an hour. Alright, so we're here in the statistics screen, and we have killed 44 blazes. Now, we have a pretty much just shy of a stack of blaze rods. So the way we did that, by killing only 44 blazes, and maybe we killed some prior to this little exploration, but we didn't really get too many blaze rods prior to this. So the way we got that is with our looting 3 sword, and it also helps quite a bit when dealing with the wither skeletons. In fact, I don't really recommend going and hunting wither skeletons without a looting 3 sword. It is just not quite worth it. So, oops, killed a villager. Anyways, right down here we should see the wither skeletons. We got pretty lucky. I mean, I guess it's pretty average, 1 skull per 15 wither skeletons. Not too bad, I guess. But the blaze rods are definitely the more efficient out of the two at the moment. Now, another thing that really helped us find those blazes so quickly was, well, we found 2 blaze spawners, and I think they are just close enough so that we could make a double blaze spawner farm. But we're definitely not getting into that this episode. That's a very big project, and we need to start working on our base pretty soon here. As you may have noticed in my inventory, we also found 4 diamonds on this little trip, so that's pretty cool. We got some pretty good loot here. We did find some nether wart as well, so that's awesome. We found 2 little deposits in the castle of nether wart. Now, we're not really here for that either, but are you really going to say no to a bunch of nether wart in your pockets? I guess if you put it that way, it sounds kind of weird. But no, you're not going to say no to that. Anyways, we will be using these 2 brew potions in the future, probably to fight this guy right here, the wither. Anyways, I guess we should now get on to the next part of the episode. We need to hunt down some endermen. And there's lots and lots of different ways to do that, but we're going to start by just exploring the nether and seeing if we can find a couple of them. And we seem to have found a wither skeleton. He wandered a little far away, but we're going to take this opportunity to try and take him down without getting withered. And, oh, look at that! That's so cool! That's our second one. At this point, I kind of want to almost get the third one. I don't know. That's 16 wither skeletons and 2 skulls. We better pick it up. Anyways, I'm going to go put this back in my chest, and I don't know, we might have to go for the third one. Why not? I don't think we're going to fight him today, but let me just see how my luck turns out, and I'll get right back to you guys. Hey guys, so we were hunting some endermen and some wither skeletons. We actually haven't found any endermen. We do have this crazy blaze, but I just wanted to show you guys something. I found a perfect nether fortress for a wither skeleton farm. Again, I don't think we're going to be doing that today. That's another massive project, but in the future, this would be a really good spot. It is directly over a lava lake. We wouldn't have to do too much slabbing. I mean, we would have to do a lot, but when it comes to wither skeleton farms, we really wouldn't have to do too much. This would be a really good area. So I want to make sure I take down these coordinates and hopefully be able to find this again in the future. It's really not far from our base at all. I can already see some over there spawning. So let's take a screenshot of that. So we're at negative 65, positive 354, and our main base is at negative 17 and 20, so it's not super close, but I mean, it really is. This thing is massive. We're going to check this one out together. I am super excited, and it looks like we got a blaze spawner right there, and probably another one in here. This thing is sweet. We're going to go ahead and shoot this guy, and then we're going to drop into this castle and hopefully have some good luck. I mean, we're probably going to want to heal up first, and I'm hoping I survive this fall. It's a bit of a crazy one. Stick that guy. Okay. And alright, and I don't remember which one we got it from, but we did get our third Wither Skeleton Skull, so it is time to head back. We don't want to get too greedy, so hopefully we can just find our way back safely without one of these guys taking us down, and get back to our base and get back on task. It is time to go find some Endermen. Wait. Some Endermen. There we go. Alright, I'll see you topside. Alright guys, so we are back topside in our bubble base, and it is looking as glorious as ever. But let's check out the loot we got from our little nether raid. And we got a decent amount of stuff. So we got 7 diamonds. We actually ended up finding one more wither skeleton skull on our way out. We just had to fight our way out a little bit, and we got another one. We did not die. That's what I was worried about, and in fact found another one. We also got an ender pearl. That's right, we saw an enderman on our way out of the nether and stole one of his eyes. So now we can actually craft up what we need. I think we just got to go down into our mine and collect some obsidian, and we should be able to craft up our very first ender chest. And I can't wait till we get that done. I'm going to feel so much better. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put those there just in case, and hopefully we'll be able to find some lava pretty easily. Alright, so we have got our obsidian, we have got our ender pearl, and we have got our blaze rods, and that's all you need to make an ender chest. Now, I actually already crafted up the eye of ender, We're going to go ahead and put that right there in the middle, and just like that, boom, there's our very first ender chest, and these things are so cool. We're going to go ahead and put that bad boy right, I don't know, where should we put it? I guess we should put it by our storage for now, and we're going to go ahead and throw in all of our awesome loot. Well, we're going to go ahead and throw in all of our wither skeleton skulls at least. Boom, there we go. That is a great place to store those. So, we're also going to take some of our diamonds and throw them in there as well, because why not? Eventually, we will have some shulker boxes to put in there, and we can fill those up with all sorts of things, and we can have a very big mobile inventory, and that is actually going to be our goal. So, I am not sure if we're going to go to the end in the next episode, or if we're going to fight the Wither in the next episode. I don't know. I guess it's really whether or not we want to fight a dragon or a Wither, or fight a Wither and be really, really cautious and bridge out to one of the end islands. We've never done that. So every time I have gone to the end, I have killed the dragon right away. But, maybe not this time. We will see. Let me know in the comments down below whether or not you'd like to see me fight the dragon in the next episode or the Wither in the next episode. Either way, it's going to be quite a bit of, well, I guess we could say advancement in our world, and we'll probably get some advancements while doing it too, and that will be pretty cool. But thank you so much for coming with me on today's journey. Make sure you hit that like button if you really enjoyed this episode, and subscribe if you really, really liked it and you are excited to see even more content. And I just wanted to thank everybody that has been showing such awesome support in these last couple days. I really appreciate it, and it helps out the channel quite a bit. So, hit that like button and we'll keep this going. But as always, the episode is over and it's time to roll the credits. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you are new here, well, you've made it this far, so why not just hit that subscribe button, because obviously you'd like to see even more, and that will be coming out very soon. Second of all, if you're new here, this is the part of the video where you get a chance to pause the screen and read some of the books that we are making along the road in our journey. In book 1, we have all of the different deaths that unfortunately happen every once in a while. And in the second book, we have a beginner's guide to JavaLavaCraft, and I'll let you guys read what that one's all about. But thanks again. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Have a great day, guys. See you in the next one.